Hey everyone, Dan Scott back again, where I want to make another video talking about another strange doctrine that we find in the book of Revelation in relationship to keys, okay, plural, where we only actually find two occurrences in the New Testament. One in the book of Revelation, which is the diversionary strange occurrence, and then one in the epistle to Matthew. Where first, let's consider the occurrence in Matthew. So here, Jesus is giving Peter, okay, the reason I emphasize Peter is because of the sign of the cock's voice, which brings into the completion of the right hand into the third watch time. He's giving him the keys to the regency of the heavens, which keys would open doors to let them in, which is the loosening here, where the binding is the preventing of coming into the regency of the heavens concerning Hades here. Hades is a key word which concerns the fourth watch time cursed of Matthew 25:41. So Jesus said, I will build my outcalled, which is the right hand completion of the body, and the gates of Hades will not all regardingly strengthen concerning her. So there's nothing said about keys in relationship to Hades here, okay, which is the death. Where remember, the diabolos is the one having the holding power of the death. This is the diabolos. Where that having been prepared for the diabolos and his angels, and the left named after the right hand here, third watch timers, my least brothers come into the allotment, according to the regency of the heavens and the dwell building of the outcalled, of which the gates of Hades, which is the death, will not all regardingly strengthen concerning her. Which now brings us to the second occurrence of the word keys in the New Testament, where in Revelation chapter 1 verse 18 we read, the living one and I became a died one, which this statement here is also inverted. Okay, Christ is the living one out of the died ones. Okay, not the living one who became a died one. If you have the Devar software and you type out of died ones with quote marks here, you get 30 hits, which are all in the context of the awakening out of died ones, rising out of died ones, etc., etc., etc. Awakening out of died ones. Nothing about becoming a died one. If you search became a died one, became, not out of, in quotes, you find two occurrences in the book of Revelation, actually. Which brings us back here again with the keys. So we're living ones out of died ones. Romans 6:13. To give yourselves as standby to God as living ones out of died ones. Where then the statement, living am I into the eons of the eons, which would be living out of died ones. But then this statement says, I have the keys of death and of the Hades. It's just nonsense. Okay, keys have a relationship to doors. Okay, and keys don't unlock death according to resurrection either. There is no relationship of keys to resurrection orders. Resurrections accord with hours. The hour comes when the died ones hear the voice. So voices, hours, and those hearing will live. No keys that are opening up death into life. This concept of the keys of death is completely foreign to the Word of God. You will not find it anywhere else in the Word of God. And if anyone is having the keys of death, it's the one with the holding power of the death, which is the Diabolos, prepared for the left named into the Hades, which the gates of Hades will not all regardingly strengthen concerning us, the outcalled, where again, the occurrence of keys here is of the regency of the heavens. To be a living one out of died ones is to come into the regency of the heavens according to the keys of the heavens, okay? Not to become a died one according to the keys of death. This is an inversion of the truth in its mockery. Let me finish by saying that if you're new to my account and you're just coming across this video for the first time, and you haven't entertained the idea that the book of Revelation might not be what it purports to be, I have a YouTube channel where I'll add this video to my playlist called Book of Revelation Questions, where I have 50 plus videos in there now. And also there's this book by Fred Harding. It's called The Apocalypse Deception. It's a good starting point. It's not a hard read. That talks about who potentially did write the book of Revelation, who was a Jewish heretic named Cerinthus. So if you're having a knee-jerk reaction from watching this video, sleep on it, think about it, pray about it, and consider that indeed the book of Revelation may not be what it purports to be. God bless.